Guys, Gray here again, doing some farming, this time with Quantinins, Barbarossa, and Midi. Um, a couple good options in this opening pack. Milking Hand, Lady in Waiting, and Bargaining Baker are definitely the only things I'm really considering. Building Planner and Veggie Lover are okay as a resource seller, but Milking Hand, Lady in Waiting, and Bargaining Baker are definitely on a higher tier. Lady in Waiting and Milking Hand are more generally playable. Like, you can play them in pretty much any setup, whereas Bargaining Baker encourages you to do some kind of baking strategies, obviously. You can play Bargaining Baker on its own, just as, like, you build a fireplace, get a grain, build a cooking hearth, get a grain, and then build one oven or both ovens and bake them for food. But in general, you want to be doing some kind of baking strategies to really make the max of Bargaining Baker. Yeah, I'm not sure what to pick here. Lady in Waiting, I think, is the best card, but it's not particularly interesting. I'm still going to go with it here. I guess one thing to consider is, what are we whaling? Resource Seller and Building Planner are some of the cards we might wheel, and both of those aren't particularly good with Lady in Waiting, because Lady in Waiting you generally only want to do 3 rooms, and Building Planner and Resource Seller generally, not always, but generally want you to build multiple rooms. I'm okay with Pioneer as a card. I think it's playable, and it's fine-ish with Lady in Waiting. A lot of the time with Lady in Waiting, you can start player in round 12 or in round 11 or 12, since you'll be in a small house. So Family Grow and Plaso are both good, and Pioneer's fine for that. I mean, I guess no matter what, our wheels aren't going to be great. The main thing is going to be, like, do we want to build multiple rooms? And I think Lady in Waiting is just the safest pick. Turkey Breeder is an easy pick here. Crop Rotator is decent, but Turkey Breeder is great. And yeah, I mean, it just gives you a lot of options in terms of animal strats, in terms of feeding. You can pick up some sheep. I don't believe we saw any Traveling Players cards, so Stage Star is fine, but yeah, Turkey Breeder definitely the best pick. There's a couple options here. I don't believe we saw any way to build stables. We have Turkey Breeder, which lets you trigger 1 Racing Stable Manager, but beyond that, we don't. Tax Collector is a pretty decent card if you have a way to spend the resources. The main problem with Tax Collector is it gives you a lot of stone, but you don't want to be the one building majors. You want other people to build majors, so you trigger Tax Collector. So, like, it gives you a lot of resources, but the main way you normally dump resources is into major improvements, and Tax Collector doesn't especially work with that. So you need some way to use the building resources, especially like stone, which right now we don't have, and I don't believe we saw any way to do that. I like Trailblazer a lot as a card, but I don't know. We don't really have synergy with it right now. It's interesting. We saw Crop Rotator, and Crop Rotator is a great Trailblazer card, but Crop Rotator probably will not wheel. Contractor is not great for us. I think there's a good chance Racing Stable Manager wheels if we wanted to play it. I'll take a gamble on Tax Collector. If you can find something to do with the resources, I think Tax Collector is pretty strong. It gives you a lot of resources. Land Agent's definitely the pick here. Tapestry Weaver is fine, and Plow Deal Maker are fine. Well, yeah, it's just easy. Land Agent. It's by far the best card left. Branch Collector is okay. Wheedler is okay. I guess Building Planner works with Racing Stable Manager, but it's not great with Turkey Breeder. One of the main advantages of Building Planner is like getting a fence action for free, and with Turkey Breeder you already have the fences. Yeah, I mean, I think Pioneer's decent. It's a fine card to play early-ish. I think it's probably better for us than Resource Seller, although Resource Seller is actually good with Tax Collector. Tax Collector, you can peel the clay off very easily. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with Resource Seller. We still need a way to spend these resources. Like I said, I mean, we can build some of the majors and just use Tax Collector for like a few resources. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be incredible for us unless we see like miners with stone cost. Well Seller, I think, is the pick here. Fencer is fine. Fencer's interesting with Turkey Breeder because Turkey Breeder gives us an outlet to use extra wood on if people are like fencing in round 14. We'll get like 4 wood from Fencer. And that covers the Turkey Breeder. I don't think Slatterman's good. Yeah, it's definitely a Fencer. Well Seller here. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Well Seller is just like, what are we spending these resources on? If we're not buying the well, we can buy some guilds, but we'll have stone from Tax Collector and Resource Seller. I think Fencer's the pick. And Racing Stable Manager came back, so it's definitely the pick here. We might not end up playing it, but it's pretty good. I think we're going to end up doing a 2-room house, honestly. Tax Collector can give us some clay, or a 4-room house. Sorry, not a 2-room house. Resource Seller will give us a little bit of reed. And with Racing Stable Manager, we want a way to build more stables anyways. All of those make a 4-room house pretty decent. But is Half Timbered House even worth it if we're only going to have 4 rooms over Costermongers or Lorelei? Probably not. I think Land Agent Costermongers is somewhat interesting. Green Pepper Patch is okay. Farmer Straw Hatch is obviously fine. I think I'll just go with Costermongers. But Lorelei is also fine. Wow. So Sleeping Corner is obviously great. But Holiday House Honeymoon is pretty funny and is honestly somewhat appetizing. That's a lot of points. Looks like Quantinins has the contractor. Yeah, I'm going to take Honeymoon here and try to wheel Holiday House. As good as Sleeping Corner is with Lady in Waiting, it's not incredibly important. And Honeymoon is already a card I like a lot, and when you're playing Honeymoon, Holiday House becomes pretty tempting. Especially if we stay on 4 people rather than 5. You're spending 3 wood or clay to read for and 2 actions for 8 points, which is like a pretty decent deal. It ups your point cap by a lot. Beanfield's also great, especially with Land Agent, but I mean, this combo is just... I like this combo a lot. It's pretty funny. I want to make Holiday House work. I don't think I've ever won with Holiday House. Yeah. We're going for it. Well, Apple Garden is pretty interesting with, what's it called? Honeymoon Holiday House. Especially with costermongers, we can end up eating all our veggies and still get 2 points. I mean, Land Agent means we're gonna have grain for sure, but Apple Garden just has a lot of upside, and the fact that we're going to want to costermongers all our veggies anyways makes it pretty tempting. Sorry, my voice is very hoarse today for some reason. I will have to be careful with Fencer Turkey Breeder. I do need to make sure that, like, I know that people are going to fence the full amount for that to be worth it. To depend on the fencer to get this wood, but that's a pretty safe bet in general. Yeah, I think Apple Garden's just the best pick here. Reed Sale is fine. Yeah, other than Apple Garden, I think the pick would have to be Reed Sale, and I think there's a decent chance Reed Sale might come back or get passed to us. I don't want clay deposits here. It overlaps with Honeymoon Holiday House. We still haven't seen any way to spend a lot of stone, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to try to buy some of the majors, especially with Bargaining Baker in the game. Buying majors is going to be difficult. One problem with Tax Collector is Bargaining Baker and, Contractor are both in the game, and Tax Collector is only resources paid. Wow. Wow, this pack is crazy. I mean, obviously Clay Roof is incredible. Rock Pyramid is great. Well, Rock Pyramid's not great for us, but I do like it in general. We could consider trying to build a stone room, but that's not great with Lady in Waiting, because it's going to be hard to build a stone room by round 12 and grow into it, so probably not. I think Donkey's the pick here. Right now we don't have a ton of ways to plow. Obviously we could play Racing Stable Manager, but at this point I think it's likely we don't even play it. I do like Banana Tree. Obviously Clay Roof is great, but maybe Clay Roof is the pick. With Resource Seller and Tax Collector we'll get a lot of clay. Yeah, I can try to build 2 rooms with Clay Roof. Maybe wheel half timbered house. Okay. Yeah, this looks to be the way to go now. Definitely taking half timbered house here. It's the best card left. Yeah, our feeding is going to be a little bit interesting. We'll probably just buy a fireplace or cooking hearth with Turkey Breeder, take the sheep. We have a very high point ceiling between Half Timbered House, Holiday House, and Honeymoon, so we definitely want to see Family grow around 5. Yeah, obviously Holiday House pick, once we pick the Honeymoon, that's kind of locked in. And Reed Sale did come back, which is great. Definitely don't want Wildlife Reserve here. Not at all necessary with Turkey Breeder. So we'll probably play Resource Seller and Tax Collector early, unless Sheep Flip, in which case we'll play Turkey Breeder to guarantee we get that grab. 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Well, so we'll try to play Resource Seller and Tax Collector early. Tax Collector should help us strip all the clay off of Resource Seller, which is obviously great with Clay Roof. With Clay Roof, we're also completely fine just, like, taking 4 clay grabs. So Sheep didn't flip, so there's no reason to get out Turkey Breeder. I'm just going to play Resource Seller and take 2 wood here. Wood, clay, reed, clay, stone, clay, stone. Wood, clay, reed. Wood, clay, reed, clay, stone, clay, stone. Whatever. This is good enough. I'll fix it later. We will need like a 3 food grab because we also need to get Lady in Waiting up. Looks like MIDI did not take the Bargaining Baker, because playing Bargaining Baker and taking 2 clay here was pretty tempting. It's possible they have it anyways and just wanted this Reedstone food more. Oh wow, Quantin's playing Commercial Baker. That means if MIDI does not have Bargaining Baker, Quantin's absolutely does. Quantin's, I think, also took Contractor, so definitely seems good for them. This setup is very strong. They're gonna have a ton of food with Contractor. Oh, Private Forest for MIDI, very, very nice for them. Yeah, we're gonna need a good amount of food in this game for Tax Collector, and getting Lady in Waiting out is gonna be a bit difficult. We'll have to see. Quantins will take 3 grain here, I imagine, and Barbarossa should take 2 clay, I think, but we'll have to see. Major flipped, so I'll play Tax Collector here if I get the chance. Quantins is probably playing a knock, but Barb might take 2 read. Yep, Contractor coming out. Interesting. I wonder if Quantins has the Bargaining Baker, because I think if they did, they definitely would have played that first. Barbarossa hopefully will take 2 read here. Or would, sure, that's fine by us. We do not need read right now, so Nope, wrong one. I'll probably take food next action. Probably off of day labor, as much as I hate doing that. I generally prefer cutting food, but we want a lot of food here. I just dragged a miner somewhere, I think. I don't... Where did it go? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost clay roof. There we go. Wow, Quantin's plows. Barbarossa taking start player. I mean, I guess now I take 2 reed. I'm not gonna pass on that much reed. I guess I could wait and possibly get either 3 reed or 4 wood next round. That's pretty tempting. Barbarossa would have to be taking 3 reed though. I just let them set up to build a room by doing that. How okay am I with that? Oh, this is incredible for me. Let me set this up. Now I take reed. Yeah, so I need to take food, I need to play Lady in Waiting, and I want to take wood to set up for a room build. And then I can also like take start player with 1 action. I could consider not playing Lady in Waiting, since it's very likely at this rate I'm building 3 rooms, but it's probably worth it no matter what. We'll have to see. Barbarossa taking food, so I think I have to take the other 3 food here. I'll probably start player reed sail into a wood action. Yeah, I think there's a very good chance I just don't play Lady in Waiting this game. MIDI plays an ox, so unless it's a 4 wood... Oh, I forgot. Private Forest is going to allow MIDI to build a room next round, so we'll probably play Lady in Waiting second action next round. Quantins might take 3 clay here, which means Barbarossa will have to take 3 wood, or we can start player into 6 wood. I feel pretty good about our game right now. Wow, academic coming out. God, my voice is destroyed today. Sorry about that. Yep, Quadenins takes clay. Barbarossa's start playing here, so we'll just take the 3 wood. Oh, Barbarossa takes 3 wood. Okay. Yeah, we'll start playing into 4 wood. Interested what this academic is for. This is only for minor improvements and Reeve, so it doesn't count for this space, I believe. Okay. Midi building a room, so we'll play Lady in Waiting if 1 Fudak comes back. If 1 Fudak doesn't come back, we might take 4 clay. Okay, Quadenins does have the bargaining baker. If we get 4 clay here, I think I'm just taking 4 clay. But, oh, Barb playing knock as well. Oh, wow, stage star. I wonder if Barbarossa has, something like, I don't even know. Something like, Benefactor, Cowboy and Mother, Cat Lover. All of those make sense. Minnie will probably take Restone Food here. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out stuff in the chat. So what we want here now is, Quadenins can build a room, so we'll probably have to build a room. Yeah, I think we want to build 1 wood room and the others in clay, probably. I think there's a good possibility of academic coming out. Okay, wow, Barbarossa. That's crazy. Barbarossa first actioning Benefactor instead of taking... Oh, I guess he needs sheep, so I can't start player into Benefactor. Building a room really doesn't do anything for me, I don't think. No, I couldn't get Lady out, but I think there's a good chance I build 3 rooms this game since I have half-timbered house Sid, so I wasn't super pushing hard for it. Obviously, I'd like the well. I'd like... what else? Oh. I think I want to take 3 read and BMW. Oh, this is tax collector. 4 wood is probably interesting if we can get... what's it called out? If we can get clay room out. I'm just gonna take the biggest pile of resources on the board, honestly. Yeah, I'd like to take 3 reed and build BMW, if possible. Reedstone food into well would also be fine. Barbarossa fencing right now makes my fencer way worse, which is a bummer. Turkey breeder is also pretty sketchy this game. Maybe first action start players for not a ton of reason. Barbarossa can't even have like boar breeding. Yeah, I'm clowning it up pretty hard, Sid. I took Honeymoon over Beanfield and Sleeping Corner just to wheel the Holiday House, which is pretty sketchy. Yeah, so going last in the growth queue is pretty rough here. If Family Growth flipped, we could have gone second in the growth queue, but yeah, it's just not working out for us. The fact that MIDI pushed for the room and now Quantinent, I think I'm just gonna take 1 clay here. Okay, Quantinent's building. I have no idea why MIDI played Academic Sid. I didn't see anything that makes you want... like, I didn't see Animal Pen or Quarry or anything. He first picked Private before his, so I have literally no idea. I didn't see anything that would combo with it. It makes no sense to me. Barb will probably take sheep here. Maybe not. 3 reed would be fine to set up for BMW. Reedstone food would be fine. Okay, guess I'm taking 3 reed. Yeah, I think I want to build 1 wood room and probably 2 clay rooms. I can also just build 2 rooms total. Since Family Grow didn't flip, building a ton of rooms has become less tempting. Also, it's not great with Holiday House Honeymoon, obviously. Okay, yeah, now I'm probably just building 1 room, or 2 rooms. Half-timbered house for 4 points might still be worth it, but we'll have to see. Hopefully MIDI just gives up on its re-upping start player here, but I have to imagine that's bad. Beanfield, sure. That seems extremely loose to me. Also, did MIDI just take a grain at some point? I guess MIDI took a grain last round. That's extremely weird. He's not getting an oven. I don't remember seeing any minor ovens. Or anything to do with the grain, like, at all, actually. Oh, very nice Dairy Crier from Barb. Tax Collector is only resources paid. Quantinins didn't pay stone. So I'll probably take 4 clay here and then Renault BMW. That seems fine. Yeah, it's not printed cost, which makes it slightly worse with Contractor Bargaining Maker in the game, but it's still fine. The main advantage of it was it did an excellent job of stripping the clay off of Resource Seller without having to take lots of clay actions. Oh, MIDI probably took Sleeping Corner, that's why they took the grain, but taking grain twice, plowing 2 fields, and then sowing all for Sleeping Corner is not great. I mean, it's great in the end of the game, but it's not going to come out any time soon. Oh man, I still need another clay action to build multiple rooms, I think. Maybe this is bad. Maybe I should have built a room first. No, whatever, this is fine. I'll just fence early. Yeah, I can just read Send Food Sid, but I'd rather not do that. Wow, MIDI has 2 vegetable sowing cards, and no vegetables. Obviously, cash crop for Quantinins, that's excellent. Quantinins is in a pretty dominant position, I think. I guess Barb's game is also fine. We just got really screwed by MIDI pushing for first grow. Like, we were set up to grow second, but, yeah, I mean, it just didn't work out for us. I can take 4 wood here. I can take 4 clay. I can take reedstone food. I think I'll just keep cutting clay. Maybe I think we'll build well here. Oh no, they need 1 more food. They'll probably just traveling players or fishing then. Wow, he's rioting a grain. That makes the 1 grain grab pretty awful. Joinery is looking pretty good this game, considering Barbarossa's benefactoring a room and has already fenced, and we're not building a wood room. I think I might go for joinery. Yeah, Midi's game doesn't make any sense. They did a good job of messing my game up, though. But, I mean, my game's not a disaster. I'll probably just take 4 wood here. It's a good pile of resources. We'll probably get 6 wood next round as well, so yeah, joinery is looking pretty great. Oh wow, milking hand for Barb. That made it all the way back to Barb. Sure, Quandans took bargaining baker. I'm curious what Midi took though. Yeah, we'll just take 4 wood here. We have 1 stone. Eat a reed. Eat a food. Barb might not think we can jump him because we don't have a we don't have 2 reed right now, so he might try to take 6 wood. But we can jump with, what's it called? Oh wow, Quandon says sleeping corner. Then I don't get why Midi took this grain. Yeah, I have no idea what Midi's doing. Yeah, Barb takes 6 wood. We start player clay roof. Barb might stable block. It's not the end of the world if he does. Yeah, I'll have to decide between, well, if I want to build stables for 1, if I want to buy joinery at all. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options. Building stables is just so rarely worth it. Mini first actions food. Or first action veggies. Planning to sow it, I imagine. I mean, we saw all of Midi's miners, because Private Forest was their first pick. Yeah, I agree, Sid. It's probably not worth it. Barb is stable blocking here, I imagine, because all of these other actions aren't great. We'll probably just take 5 food. 5 food's a good amount of food. Oh, we also get a wood, unless Barb builds another stable here. I'm surprised nobody took 5 food wood. Yeah, Barb's gonna build 3 stables here. Unfortunate. Barb better not have donkey. I forget what pack donkey was in. There's no way they let it get back to Barb, right? That'd be really annoying. Yeah, I think I just want 5 food here. Redstone food's tempting, joinery's tempting, but 5 food seems like the way to go. I don't think Barb's taking wood anytime soon. No need to non-traveling players. I can also fence. I can build stables and take the sheep on the wheel. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I'll build stables and take the sheep on the wheel. Definitely 2 rooms. Oh yeah, I could just build 3 rooms with 6 clay. Maybe that's better. Yeah, that's fair. Midi will probably take 6 food here. I probably have to build rooms next action. Actually, if Quandens doesn't take wood or read this action, you can jump. Well, I'm taking read for... I don't get this. I don't think it's worth it for them to build stables. Yeah, Barb gets the sheep, which is good for him. I build 3 rooms. No stables. I mean, the sheep don't do that much for me, regardless. I don't really need them for feeding. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I don't really need them for feeding. They're not that many points. Denying them from Barb is like okay, but it's not anything crazy. I might get 6 wood here. Quandens probably takes wood here. Yeah, I don't know what Quandens is doing with this read. I guess Quandens can right now contract a room, but like Quandens doesn't have wood. I need exactly 6 wood, or 3 wood, 3 clay between Costermonger's Half-Timbered House, Holiday House. Tax Collector can give me clay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll start playing into 6 wood, but then like I don't see how he ever fences if he builds 2 rooms. Man, Barbarossa got the donkey too. Everybody just shipped Barbarossa great cards. Well, Quandens I don't play him. Quandens took fine cards, but I have no idea what Midi did this game. Midi passed Sleeping Corner and passed Donkey. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Quandens can contract read for Reno, so like it's not that incredible. Do I start player here to double grow? Probably. So yeah, I want to start player Costermongers, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get pushing this hard for rooms when you have Sleeping Corner. I guess on the bright side, I guess Quanins doesn't need to fight for start player with Sleeping Corner, so Quanins probably won't stop my grows since he can grow last action, which is nice for me. It means I don't think I have to protect start player here. Yeah, I mean, I would normally with Sleeping Corner I prefer just family growing without late in the game, but it's not horrendous. Barb takes 2 boars, so I was thinking about fencing, but I don't really have a lot of need to. I could play Land Agent here, and then family grow Costermongers. That seems fine. I do want Reedstone food before the next harvest, but I don't need it, actually. There's also 7 food there, which is pretty crazy. How does Midi grow ahead of me? Midi's not gonna build Quantin's building this round. I guess Land Agent's not that incredible. It gives me some incidental grain. Yeah, it's probably worth it. 7 food is nice, but I'd rather start getting Costermonger points, I think. I mean, even if Sleeping Corner let you use take and build room spots, Quantin's has to build rooms next action to grow third action, and Midi can't build yet, so yeah, I mean, Midi can just never build this round. So this round will family grow Costermongers. Next round will family grow Honeymoon. Not being able to get a big reed grab per holiday house is annoying, but whatever. Quantin's only building 1 room. Interesting. I mean, that's interesting. Like, that makes sense. Quantin's needs the wood, but yeah, I mean, this 4 reed grab just makes less sense now, because Reedstone food gave the reed for the room. I guess it makes... Yeah, I mean, it's okay. But it doesn't seem incredible. I guess stone isn't super valuable in this game either. Night Bazaar from Barb. I don't know. Hopefully not taking a reed. Probably taking, like, Stonewood. Oh, he is taking the reed. Ugh. Midi finally playing an occupation that does something. Okay, Trailblazer, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you would take Trailblazer and not take Sleeping Corner, but whatever. No point in complaining about it. I need... so I still need 6 wood total, defense 15. Or 3 wood, 3 clay, 3 wood, 3 clay is probably more likely. If people buy like pottery, cooking hearth, I can just use tax collector for clay. Man, there's a crazy amount of food in this game. I'll probably first action plow, but 8 food's pretty tempting. Maybe I'll take 8 food actually. Barbarossa will probably first action plow with donkey. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely taking 8 food. 4 stone is also tempting with half timbered house, but there's not any need for stone in this game. I don't really want joinery. I do need to play Holiday House and Honeymoon by the end of round 13. I'd like to have 2 plows. I'll probably take start player in round 12 to try to plow so if I get the chance. Yeah, I'll plow first action next round and then start player. There's not a lot of pressure on plow, luckily, because Quadnins is using Plow Deal Maker and MIDI is using Trailblazer. Somebody finally takes the stone. I guess if somebody else buys joinery, I can take 2 wood with, what's it called? Tax collector, and that can cover my wood. But I think it's more likely pottery gets bought. I'd also like to be able to take stone, so maybe that's not great. I mean, I'll take 4 wood just because cutting wood is valuable. Oh, I also need clay to renovate, and I need a reed for half timbered house, so yeah, I mean, I need how much stone? I need 7 stone. So reed, stone, food, and 3 stone cover that. Yeah, I don't know. I need 1 more clay action, or I need somebody to buy pottery or cooking hearth so I can take 2 clay. Barb takes a cow, of course, with milking hands. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll just take 4 wood. I could consider taking reedstone food over 4 wood there, but I think 4 wood is fine. I think there's a decent chance somebody buys joinery this game. Quanins has a ton of stone and not a lot to do with it. Oh, okay. That makes some sense for MIDI playing Veggie Lover, sure. Oh, I also need to take veggies. We'll see. We'll see what to do. Holiday House might actually not be worth it, even with Honeymoon. It's spending 3 actions, 3 clay, 2 reed for 8 points. 2 reed is 1 point. 3 clay is maybe 1 point, not even really. And then 3 actions, like I'm not point capped at all, so 3 actions is close to 3 points, but yeah, I mean, it's probably worth it. We'll have to see the texture, like how easy I can do everything I need, because I also need to renovate half timbered house. Farmer Straw Hat for MIDI does not work with Trailblazer. So I still don't understand this academic. It really doesn't make sense. Just playing the Trailblazer seems like it would have been much better, but whatever. Trailblazer is plowed fields, yeah. So it doesn't count things like bean field, but I'll probably first action fence next round. Maybe I'll plow if plow comes, but I think fencing is probably more urgent. Yeah, there's just so much I need to do. I got so far behind on actions. Plasso flipped, which is decent. It makes Quantin's and maybe MIDI's game a little bit worse, although MIDI definitely likes Plasso. So what am I doing? I need Reedstone Food and Stone. I need Family Grow. I want a fence. I think plowing isn't happening this game. I think I'm just going to fence huge. No plows. Plowing is a pretty inefficient way to get points. Yeah, so I should just fence first action. Wheel one of the two animal pairs. Yeah, we'll have to see. I really want people to be buying, like, cooking implements or pottery. I guess Barb's buying pottery, which is good for me. I think I have to take clay. It's not on me, is it? No. Yeah, I have to imagine Barb is winning this. But who knows? Fencing like this, I definitely want to play Holiday House because I'm going to be relatively point capped. Yeah, so I take an animal pair. I take... let's see, I need 4 wood, so if joinery gets bought, I can go plus wood and spend that. If not, I need another wood action. Wow, Quantinence takes a vegetable. I guess that makes sense. Barb plays Menagerie on start player, sure. We will take 3 sheep and 2 boar, both the same amount of points. So we'll take the boar since they take less space. Man, so we need so many things. Actually, if Barb buys pottery, we can take claystone, and that covers our renovation. So we don't need a redstone food. We can just take 3 stone here, and then family grow. Man, I need a lot, though. I don't know how I play both Holiday House and Half Timbered House. I'm going to have to spend an action on one of them. Yeah, maybe I should have left myself room to plow. Whatever. We're going for it. I also need to cover feeding. Man. Maybe Holiday House can't happen. I don't know how I feed it. Reno is contested, yes. Yeah, I don't think it's going to come together, unfortunately. We definitely family grow apple garden here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it work. As much as I would like to. I mean, Barbara obviously has this game. He's had it for a while, I think. Although Quandon's game is fine. We have a good amount of points, but yeah, I think we needed to leave ourselves room to plow to have a chance. But even that's not that good with Holiday, or not with Holiday House, with Honeymoon. We shouldn't be point capped. We'll have to see. Maybe I can build stables. If joinery gets bought, I can build 1 stable to hold more animals. I'll first action an animal pair, just because that's definitely the most point efficient thing to do. Four sheep or 2 cows. I guess I don't want Barb to be able to take 2 cows. So, 2 cows it is. They're the same amount of points. I sure wish I left myself room to hold 3 animal pairs, because I think I could wheel 4 sheep here. So next action I'll 3 read. Then we'll reno Half Timbered House. Quandon's taking clay, sure. Yeah, I'm definitely doing 3 read into reno Half Timbered House if I can. And yeah, I'm taking a veggie, but I mean, none of this is as important since Holiday House just isn't happening. I assume either Midi or Quantin should fence this round. I guess Reno's like a little bit contested, but no, Barb needs another stone to Reno, so I don't think it's point efficient for Barb to take stone to do so. Okay, Midi fencing, which means Quantinins might Reno here. Oh, I guess there is pressure on Reno. Quantinins has to Reno here. Quantinins is going to miss a Reno. There's 3 Renos left. So I need to just start player here. Do I start player Night Bazaar? Quantin's playing Lorelei. Weird. Barb taking sheep, sure. What do I do? I really don't want to take start player here, but yeah, I mean, Midi start playering could destroy me. Yeah, Mariska, I was going for Holiday House plus Honeymoon, and I just fell a little bit short. Yeah, I guess I can Night Bazaar next round to take a read, so I should start player Half Timber House here. Yeah, I fenced big because I thought I was playing Holiday House, and it just didn't end up working out. We're just a couple actions short. I got pretty blowed out this game, by the way. Family Girl played out. I was set up to build a room second, and I ended up building a room fourth. Or, well, yeah, I built a room fourth. I also grew fourth. Yeah, I was set up to build a room in round 4 and didn't grow until round 11. So, I mean, it's hard to have a good game, especially when my game kind of revolves around growing and having a high point ceiling. I didn't end up playing Lady in Waiting because I thought I was building a big house, but then Family Grow didn't flip until round 7. Yeah, I just didn't... Basically nothing came together for me this game. We definitely want to take a veggie and a grain. Last action, I think I'll take 5 food. Eat a read. Feed 10, eat a veggie. Oh. Yeah, we have to first action renovate. Is it worth it to play Night Bazaar? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, we're fed right now with a reed and a veggie, so I don't think Night Bazaar is worth it. We should just Reno Nada. Actually, no, I should block Reno fences. Right. No, Midi will first action Reno, so I should block this Reno, because Midi doesn't need fences. High Stealth TV. Yeah, this is not a great game. Not particularly exemplary. Yeah, just had a rough start, and then my endgame plans didn't really come together. I don't even think I'm gonna get, like, I might be last this game, honestly. Maybe not. 37 plus, like, 10. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely not last, but Barb has to have us beat, I think. Maybe not. Barb's plus 1, 4. 38 plus 4. We're plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a chance. We have a chance of winning this game, actually, which is completely unreal. Like, Barb is very, very point capped. Barb, family grows, of course. Taking a sheep is 1 point for us, and is likely to wheel, so we should just take veggie grain here. I would also be shocked if I won Sid. Barb getting this family grow is pretty huge. That puts him at, what, 42 plus 4 is 46, and he has 3 more actions. So if he can find, what am I ending with? 39 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 50, it looks like. Oh no, minus this. So 48, and then we have a 1 point action here, I think. Yeah, so we'll have 37 plus 37 plus 5, 9. 46. Barb will take a grain. His animals breed. Yeah, Barb's winning, but it's way closer than I think it should be. Quantinant plays joinery. We take wood. So we can build stables now. We get wood from Quantinant buying the joinery, not taking wood. Would I rather block stables or block sheep? Probably sheep. Stealth TV, the website is called playagricola.com. Yeah, you can also play Agricola on Badaju.net if you want. It's a little bit different, though. It's not live. It's asynchronous, like Sid says. I guess Quantinance has a lot of bonus points and hasn't fenced yet. We might get third. I don't know. Quantinance. No, we have Quantinance beat. I think 4, 5, 6, 7. Fencing isn't that many points. Actually, they might have us beat. We'll have to see. So this is gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. Fencing is gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minus. Fencing is 8 points because they have joinery, so it's 44 plus. Oh yeah, he definitely has me beat though. Yeah, I couldn't block fencing, so looks like we're getting third, but I'll take how close this will be, considering how crappy my game was. Really not a great game for me. We have 38 plus 9, 10, 11 plus a cow. So 50. Yeah. Like I said, definitely way better than I thought I was doing. My game looks extremely ugly, but, not the end of the world. I mean, obviously third isn't incredible, but it's definitely... Yeah, I mean, we lost to Quantinance by 2 points, and Barb is... What did Barb get? Less? Yeah, it looks like Barb had... I don't see Barb's score. Barb had 46 plus 4. Oh, we tied Barb. That's pretty crazy, considering what happened to this game. But, yeah, very interesting. Alright, that's it for me for now. Thank you all for watching. It was very, very strange game. Quantinance setup was just so strong. Had a crazy food engine with commercial baker, contractor, bargaining baker, and was able to use that food with plow deal maker. Sleeping corner and cash crop were great for them. Crop rotator was great for them. Yeah. I think Quantinance just benefited immensely from MIDI's play. Got a ton of cards that I don't think they should have. But yeah, still very well played from everybody. That's it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, hi, Midi. Yep, good game.